Hi everyone, so there's been anger from the esports world with Wolves to do with a sponsor and our local rivals. The J.Gomes Manchester United story won't go away, and also we've got linked with a goalkeeper which I'm going to touch on. But let's start with J.Gomes. You did a video a few weeks ago where Transfer Live said that Man United had J.Gomes on their shortlist, and the last few days David Ornstein, a lot of other pages, Globo, the Brazilian page that always seems to be very in the know when it comes to players from the Brazilian world. So yeah, they know a lot about J.Gomes. It's reported that a €50 million deal is pretty close to being done for January. It's said that they are interested in other people as well. Man United, I think Anderson's one, but this looks likely, and if we're miles off it come January, I think this could happen. I think Jeff Shee will cash in on J.Gomes. If you believe reports, he's our highest paid player on 100 grand a week. He probably wants to get into the Brazil squad, so he'd probably be happy with this move, despite him being very vocal on social media saying things will turn around, he wants to fight. But another one to Man United, they're also been linked with Ruben Neves as well, haven't they? He hasn't signed his new deal at Al Hilal, and he has been linked with Manchester United as well because they want to replace the aging Casemiro, don't they? So, I mean, honestly, I'm just so disillusioned with Wolves. A year or two ago, I'd have been absolutely fuming and gutted about J.Gomes going, but the way the club's run and the situation we're in, I'm kind of just like, good luck, Joe. Yeah, you deserve to be in a better position than bottom of the Premier League with your ability. Yes, he hasn't been the best this season for Wolves, nor has anyone, nor has Andre. But he's a very talented player and he's a much better player in the bottom three relegation battle. So if that does come off, which looks very likely at the moment, good luck to J.Gomes, I guess. Although he's going to a club that I despise, and it would kill me even more if Ruben Neves does go there. So it looks like between them two, but €50 million for J.Gomes. So it looks like if they do accept it, there's been no club-to-club contact, but as things work in football, I think J.Gomes has had contact with some kind of Manchester United representative through his agent, and he's very keen on it. So let's see what happens there. Now on to the esports controversy. The Wolves have released a picture and a kit. I don't follow esports much, but basically Wolves esports type with fear nothing on it, and then if you look at the sponsor, it's Sandwell College with West Bromwich on it. I mean, the club at the moment, every decision they're making, they just don't read the room. They don't understand the fan base. To have West Bromwich on a Wolves top, even if it is an esports one, is just such a bad look and a bad move. Imagine if West Brom had a Wolves sponsor or something, or a Wolves College, Wolves University on one of their training tops. We'd rip the crap out of them. It's just Jeff, man. He's so clueless. And it reminded me, thinking back, when he was interviewed on Business of Sport, and if you remember, he brought up esports and said that basically the Wolves 1877 Trust thank him for it, and that esports and things like that have made Wolves on the map from nothing.
One is on social media, a lot of negative voice and, oh, Jeff, why you are doing esports? I don't care, whatever, something like this. But in person, for example, when I engage with the fan group, whatever, and they are happy because esports help the club and to spread across the whole world, and then try to make more people know about us. So now Wolves, something I'm very proud of is 10 years ago, 9 years ago, Wolves is a kind of, in China, we call it a kind of provincial club or whatever. So in an area, West Midlands, people are proud of the club in that area, but out of the area, no one knows about it. Just, no one cares. But now, Wolves is a club or a kind of organization, and all over the world, and people know about the logo, people know about the club.
So disrespectful, Jeff. Wolves were one of the most successful clubs in the 50s, big in the 70s. Yes, we had the tough times. We've been in the Premier League twice before your ownership, Jeff. Don't just think because you've come along with this stupid esports thing that you've put Wolves on the map. He's such an arrogant, unlikable bloke, Jeff Shee. And combine that with the terrible decisions he's made at our club the last 3 or 4 years. Just need to get him gone. If fosun don't sell, get him gone. He also, talking about esports, spoke about the fact that a lot of people are talking about at the moment that esports is going to become probably bigger in the Premier League in a decade or so. This is what he had to say about esports revenues.
you think will be most impactful revenue-wise in 5 years?
I think, like esports, we are doing esports, but we are not doing esports big enough. So, for example, esports is a little bit like football maybe 50 years ago. There is a huge fan base in sports, but currently there are teenagers, there are younger people. I think that the industry haven't found a good way to monetize from the fan base enough. But football has found a good way to do that. But time will change. So, for example, from now to 10 years later, and whether esports can build a kind of legalized Premier League for the future, who knows? But if one day it happens, and we will be like wolves, the founding members of the league, whatever. So that's what I hope to see.
Yeah, so it's clear that fosun are just interested in our badge and having our badge to represent in esports and grow that brand. They've been disregarding the ambitions and the on-pitch stuff with Wolves for a good 3 or 4 years now, haven't they? We're put up to one side, and Jeff Shee has said himself he loves esports more. He wishes he could just concentrate on esports and not have to deal with Wolves, the club, the football club, and let it run itself. But they've basically stole our badge and they're just using it for their branding in esports. They put it on Fortnite skins, didn't they, a few years ago? They tried to make a Wolves record label, that fell through, and things like that. But I get what they're trying to do, but it's angering fans, and they've just disregarded this club and butchered it to death and sold our best players year on year with this self-sustained model. Jeff Shee's clueless. He didn't know what football was 10 years ago before he took over as chairman. It's a disgrace what's happening. But yeah, there we go. Also, just before I go, that's angered me. The Greek goalkeeper? I did a video of this on the summer. I don't know why we're going after goalkeepers, but between 10 and 12 million is available, so we may get him. I think this would be more if we had a chance of staying up. There's no point in signing him for going down, is there, the Lazio goalkeeper? So, but keep an eye on that one, because that's been doing the rounds again. Maybe if Jose Sarr goes, he might come in, I don't know. But if we're going to be going down, I can't see this one happening. But please like the video, everyone. Please subscribe. I'm nearly at 11,000. I really do appreciate it. And comment your thoughts down below on the J.Gomes and the ridiculous esports Jeff Shee and Sandwell College sponsor. Disgrace.